wishing you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. You are watching Life with Ben, exclusively on PTV.
On the last episode of Life with Ben, I shared with you all of my Hallmark ornaments that I picked up. Now, I do refer to them as Hallmark ornaments because they are exclusively Hallmark. This time, I'm going to show you all the miniatures I picked up, along with all the Disney Hallmark. The Disney Hallmark relationship has gone on since the 90s, well, actually since the 70s, but they've put out an entire line of Disney ornaments since about the mid-90s. And sometimes it gets a little difficult to choose what you want. But this is what I picked up that was released for the first round of 2024 Keepsake Ornaments at Hallmark. The first of the miniatures I'm going to show you is Retro Reindeer. This miniature is based on a large ceramic or porcelain ornament, I can't remember which one it is, that was released by Hallmark about 3 years ago. Arnie and Doug have that full size, and I kind of missed out on getting that one, so I thought, let's get the miniature version of it so I don't miss out this time. Here's the only new series for 2024 that I started a collection on. Stupid me. This one is called Holiday Helpers. I can only assume that this is going to be a series of Christmassy puppies or doggies or whatever it is in the miniature series. But this is the first one, and I have no idea what the next ones are going to be, but if they are half as cute as this, it's going to be a very, very cute miniature series. This is the 6th in the series of Cozy Little Critters. I made mention of this one in last week's episode about the full-size Cozy Critters compared to the miniature series that Hallmark established 2 years later. And dang it, I have to get them. I don't know why I'm so sick like this, but I feel compelled to continue these series once I start them. Here's the next in the line of the Petite Penguin series for miniatures. This one is the 9th. This one is called A Gumdrop Greeting. Now, I cannot recall if I have every single one in this series, but this one was another cute penguin, so I had to get it. This miniature is Winter Fun with Snoopy. When the Spotlight on Snoopy series started 26 years ago, this is the 27th year for Spotlight on Snoopy, Hallmark also did a miniature version of their own series, differentiating them as Spotlight on Snoopy and Winter Fun with Snoopy. And wouldn't you know it, I don't think I have all of these miniatures going back 26 years. I may feel compelled to log onto eBay and try and get them. This year's Mickey Mouse miniature is called Mickey's Special Delivery. Now, I don't think Hallmark does a miniature Mickey every year, but they have done several. This one is Mickey picking up packages and delivering them to who I can only assume is Minnie, because Minnie's doing the same thing. This one is Minnie's Special Delivery, and again, I can only assume that the package she's carrying is going to be given to her dear Mickey. Moving on to the regular size ornaments, and these are the Disney Hallmark now. This is Sweet Ride. I'm not the biggest Penelope fan, but I saw this ornament based on a scene from Ralph Breaks the Internet. While I was kind of on the fence when I saw it in the catalog, I went ahead and checked it off to include on my wish list. And I'm kind of glad I did, because the actual finished product in front of you is really, really cool. It looks like it's covered by melted chocolate. The car it's really, really cute, and it's just really, really well put together. The next few are Mickey Mouse ornaments from Hallmark. This one is called Clear for Launch. This ornament is Mickey riding a rocket from Space Mountain. I've seen him used in Teacups and Peter Pan. I love Space Mountain and I love Mickey Mouse, and putting them together is just a real special thing for me. Here is Santa Mickey. This is the third in the All About Mickey series. I don't remember what the first two were in this series. To be honest, I've picked up so many Mickey Mouse ornaments that are from Hallmark over the years that I've lost track. I may even be able to do just a Mickey Mouse tree at some point with just Hallmark ornaments. This keepsake is titled A Year of Disney Magic. I think this is the fifth in an ongoing series. It's not an official series, but it is an ongoing series of Mickey laying down on snowy letters, or snowy numbers. First one I believe was from 2020, and they've done one, Hallmark that is. Hallmark has done one every year since. Here is the mouse guitar. The mouse guitar was featured in the Mickey Mouse Club back in the 50s. And being as nostalgic as I am for anything Disney from the 50s and Disneyland and all, I had to add this one to my collection. Next up are Bashful and Doc. I really hope Hallmark does the other dwarfs just like this over the coming years. I don't recall ever having a Bashful or a Doc ornament available from Hallmark. And I've been carefully looking at these catalogs since the mid-90s. And again, I'm just really happy that they're putting these dwarfs out like this in an individual basis, even though these are boxed together. I've had Snow White and Dopey for years as a set, but I've never seen any of the other 6 dwarfs represented before. One of the limited editions this year is Syndrome from The Incredibles. Over the past few years, I've collected some of the limited edition ornaments from Disney at Hallmark that have represented villains from their movies. I've had an Ursula and a Hades, but this is the first time I think I have seen Syndrome in the form of an ornament, and he looks great. I mean, look how evil he looks. Up to Snow Good. This one shows Chip and Dale dashing off, which I'm assuming they're stealing a snowman. This is really, really cool. I have several Chip and Dale collections from past years, and of course, I had to add this one as well. The last few ornaments I'm going to share require a keepsake power cord. This one is The Little Mermaid. I cannot believe it has been 35 years since The Little Mermaid hit theaters, and it ushered in animation being cool again, which was a long time coming. But this one is so well done. I love the light coming up from the bottom and Ariel going after her dingle hopper there. Flounder's coming through the porthole, but it looks like he's stuck. When you turn the ornament around, you can see his tail fin in the back. The next two I'm going to show you are from the Haunted Mansion series. This one is the caretaker and his dog. With the amount of money Hallmark is charging us for each of these ornaments, I'm glad they are putting some effort into them to make them look really, really cool. This one has the flickering lamp and the mood lighting on the floor. And this is the caretaker at the entrance of the grave scene of the Haunted Mansion. This year is the 55th anniversary of the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland, and I cannot believe that. The second in the series of 3 that are being released this year is Constance Hatchaway. This is the bride in the attic scene of the Haunted Mansion. And yes, she is carrying a hatch. This one's just kind of creepy. To think that a bride will intentionally chop your head off. I don't know what she's on or what the point of this is, but it's just all out creepy. The last ornament I'm going to show you gets away from the creepy, and this is my favorite attraction. It's a Small World. I hope you can hear the tick-tock of the clock, because that is such a cool feature of this ornament. The smiley face does go back and forth, and when the button is pushed to turn on the ornament, it plays the theme song of It's a Small World, and the little dolls dance around the clock. But I'm not going to turn it on right now because of the copyright strike that I might get against me on this episode. but suffice it to say, this is possibly one of the best ornaments that I've seen from my value from Hallmark of all time. I mean, it's just, I'm a big fan of It's a Small World, and they just hit the mark on this one. I love this thing. I don't know that I'll be putting this away with the rest of my Hallmark ornaments this coming Christmas. It might stay out year round, and I may even put it under a clear cube or whatever to keep all the dust off of it. But that's the first round of Hallmark for this year, for 2024. The next round will be coming in October. Remember, adventure is out there.